Welcome back to another episode of Jacksonville Buzz's Buzzworthy Businesses. I'm Steve Strum, and right over there is Dave Permenter. How you doing, young man?
I'm doing great, living the dream, my brother.
We had a really interesting conversation a little earlier today about us living in the future. Are we in the Matrix? I don't know. But we have definitely evolved from a manufacturing economy 100 and something odd years ago with the Industrial Revolution to a service-based economy, which is logical. Now we are in this technology, information era. AI is here. Business owners trying to figure out, what the heck do I do with this thing? I think that might have a little something to do with the guy that we brought on the episode. Who do we have today?
Really thrilled to have you in the studio, David. David Meltzer's with us today from Greenleaf STK. It's not steak.
Tomato and kelp?
I'll let Dave tell you what STK stands for, but really great to have you with us. We appreciate it. You've been in the studio before, as I recall, in November. Good to have you back.
Thank you.
Tell us about Greenleaf and what you do and the direction that things are heading in this new economy.
And what is STK if it's not steak?
It is.
It is steak, see?
Systems, technology, and knowledge is what we're trying to do. And yes, exactly. We're here to help people, small to medium businesses grow through the different various resources out there that are available through innovative technology. There's a big market out there, just that it has pain points that are needed for different systems and areas that can be improved. Whether it's an accounting function, a website function, or just anything out there in the systems with your users and your day-to-day interactions with your technology. So that's where we find those pain points, and we kind of take a look at those and try to build a solution around what you need to make your business grow.
Now, some of those pain points, right? Obviously, if my website doesn't work, it's pretty apparent. www.stevestrum.com doesn't come on. It's like, okay, that's not working. But there's also pain points, and I know that cybersecurity is a part of your deal, but not all of the deal. But there's pain points that they don't even know. And I'll give you the one that always comes up. It's like the classic example. People now, we have printers, we have scanners in our offices. Bad guys can go in through the printer and scanner, and then they can access your entire network through probably the least protected thing. So when people watch this and go, oh yeah, okay, my website's not working, I'll give you a call. My accounting stuff's not working, I'll give you a call. There's things out there that people don't even know. And people probably don't even understand all the things that you can do. What are some of those things, like the top 3 things that you see your clients, that maybe not just about all security, but what are you seeing out there that some people are like, you know what, I didn't even think about that?
Oh, for sure. Absolutely. People have challenges just logging on to their systems and their different management attributes that they have out there. So just understanding how to log in and how to bypass some of those challenges, such as having to remember everything. There's password managers, there's different attributes that they can have, single sign-on. That's another advantage out there. And then there's also just policies out there that people have. User education is a big thing. That's the K in the whole part of the relationship that I have with my clientele. People just don't know. So we provide knowledge, and I, give them basically a rundown of what they have available to them at a low cost, obviously, because everybody is, definitely trying to save cost on different attributes that they have, and especially in tech. But we can definitely help people and businesses grow through these innovations and at a low cost. And I've seen, a lot of the people that I have worked with, initially there's an increase in tech resources because you're getting onboarded, but then they see a decrease in their overall tech spend. And that's where we really like to shine. So those innovations do come through on a day-to-day basis. If your users aren't having to call up the IT guy because they can't get in their systems, that's a problem, and that's going to run up costs. But if they know how to do it and they have solutions readily available that can meet those challenges, they definitely can drive down costs.
The knowledge element of STK.
Correct.
You work with a lot of small to medium-sized businesses. You're integrating AI-based solutions to help them resolve certain pain points and achieve certain objectives. Are you seeing a trend of what is the most popular or prevalent direction that might go in a small to medium-sized company? I'm just guessing you see a lot of the same pain points that can be resolved with AI.
For sure, yeah, definitely. AI is exciting. It is, because you can take a lot of those processes that you do on a day-to-day basis, and you can just have AI run them. Now, it's not a full solution. You still have to manage your solutions out there. But, taking, for example, some accounting processes that you have in your business and being able to utilize different accounting AI implementations that you get involved in there, you could literally reduce what your accountant is doing or what you're doing for your business on a day-to-day basis, and reduce, maybe it's 2 hours a day that you're reducing or more. That you're handling paperwork that no longer has to be handled by you or someone in your organization. And there are solutions that, we can help you with, that we have experience with. Now, there's obviously challenges to that, but, that's what my company's for. We help you alleviate that.
Right.
You exist to lower that.
Right.
Yeah, and that time that's saved can be reinvested in more productive or revenue generating activities. It's a huge win.
Well,
Exactly.
and as people watch this, and the AI thing, I mean, we're here. It's here, right?
Yeah.
We're not talking about sentient beings running around like the Terminator.
Right.
But we are everywhere from a McDonald's that knows exactly when to offer you the strawberry shake based off of scanning the QR code and adaptive learning.
Oh, business
all
intelligence, yes.
the way to I'm at the emergency room and the heart surgeon's doing calculations with the help of machine learning and AI to have a higher and more favorable result when I'm sitting literally on the table with minutes to go.
Exactly.
And you exist in that space for small and medium. Now, granted, you're probably a little bit more complicated than the strawberry milkshake, and maybe not your construction worker needs to understand how to do angioplasty.
Exactly.
But as we take this down, to kind of tie up this episode, what are like those top 3 things that you see on the horizon for your customers or people watching this going, man, I need to get me some of that you see that AI is going to do in the next 2 to 3 years, maybe 2 to 3 months.
Oh, we're already there. Exactly. 2 to 3 months, it's there. Think of this, your business intelligence. Who's your customer? What do they need? How can we help them find you in that? And how can you find them? How can you boil down those different needs into something that's more tangible and face those needs and meet them with your solutions out there? And that's what we're doing, and I'm excited to tell you that, AI is really revolutionizing the business space. It's not just Skynet from Terminator, a lot of Hollywood in there, but it's actually day to day where you, instead of having to crunch numbers and crunch data, can actually look at that and get something out of it, your KPIs and your different points of interest that you have. And even on a small level, that's the excitement of it. I use it within my own business, and it's been revolutionary because I haven't had to bring on a lot of larger systems and a lot of people for that. We're not trying to eliminate jobs or people, but we're trying to streamline and make your business more efficient. And that's where we come in. We can point you in the right direction. And to be honest, I don't want to sit there on a day-to-day basis at a business. What I want to do is provide you with a solution that you can go and run and be profitable without me being there on a day-to-day basis, because there's no point to, me doing that. My whole business model is set up so that we help you grow and then we move on. That's where we're at.
I was thinking of this story just from yesterday. So outside of here, I'm in the financial markets, and it doesn't necessarily replace the employee, right? So I have a team member who's a quality control person that makes sure our paperwork's filled right. And we have AI, and basically taking the gist of a meeting and the needs of the client and the investment structures and all this other stuff, and I take my notes. Now I have to put them in the right area. I got to put it in the right spot so the Terminator can come and pull it in there.
Exactly.
But what I was thinking and coming to an accord with a client about risk tolerances, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, instead of me spending a tumultuous amount of time trying to figure out where the checkbox is supposed to go on the paperwork, the AI says, hey, here's where all the checkboxes go. Now, I have to still quality control that to make sure that it's correct, but it allows us to be more efficient. Exactly. And it allows us to spend the time doing this and developing the relationship. The bane of my existence is paperwork. It is terrible. My handwriting's terrible. I actually hand wrote something and my team sent it back and said, type it. And I was like, I listened because I'm afraid of some of them, which is true. But what you're talking about is not these revolutionary things that are going to have flying cars and all this stuff. You're talking about the plumber, the construction guy, the dentist, the doctor, exactly, having these tools, and if they can grab 1 to 2 to 3 more man hours a week, they can spend more time doing this and less time not seeing their clients, which then in turn makes them more profitable.
Correct.
And you help all of that and reduce their overall cost.
Correct. That's exactly it.
And we're at the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Who
only
knows
going to
where
grow.
this is going to go?
I mean, I'm not even here right now. Like,
Yeah.
I am currently a hologram, right? So please don't throw anything at me.
Okay.
But in all sincerity, it's just so cool to have you back. Listen to this stuff. It just kind of like, people watch this and they're like, I just think it's this giant thing that only an IBM have. But literally the 1 and 2 moms and pops should be using this, or else they'll get left behind. But then it also allows them to compete with the big boys.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we're here, and like I said, I'm building my business off integrity, service, and your success. So let's, try to help each other in this growth that I have, this venture, and I can help you in making your business bigger and better, and using technologies that you haven't seen before. So there are solutions out there to help you.
Awesome. I'm salivating.
I know, it's fascinating, right?
Salivating.
So as we take it away, we'll put all your links on our website, but I do know this is Buzzworthy Business, but you were on another episode. Thank you for your service to our great country.
Oh, thank
really
you for
do
your
appreciate
support.
that. Growing up in a military family, it rings a little different, but really appreciate what you're sharing for the business owners and how they can implement day in, day out technology using AI and these business automation tools, plus all the other host of stuff you have. I mean, we can't do it without each other. I mean, you're over there and not over here, but I'm still adjusting to that, but I think we'll be okay.
We have our mediator in the middle.
We do. It's like
our
a referee. Yes. So we will put your stuff on our website, which is thedailynewsnetwork.com. And I love you. And I mean, without you guys, we can't do this. But without these guys, nobody's watching it, right? Exactly. So guys, really cool interview talking about the utilization of technology, day-to-day business. Remember, you don't have to be the hospital. You don't have to be NASA. You could be a mom and a pop shop in order to play with the big guys and be able to stay relevant and efficient. If you know somebody that makes this video make sense, or if it makes sense to you, click the share link here, and always remember to live with gratitude.
Thanks.
Our mission at Generation Media is to build positive word of mouth for our clients and the audiences that we serve. We hyper-target the most affluent audiences and focus our clients' marketing dollars right where they need to be with little to no waste. I'm David Permenter, founder and president of Generation Media, and we would love to have a short discovery call with you by phone or Zoom to see if we can help you reach your ideal clients.